Hi everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to a makeup video. So today's video is my Zodiac Project Pan update for you. This is hosted by Kana from Kana's Closet and it is a fantastic ladies collaboration. So I will leave for you in the description box below the video all the information that you will need, so please do check it out before you leave. So I have turned this project into my project polish. So I have some polishes here that I have used in the last month. As you know, if you've been following this project with me for a while, you will know that I chose one polish to represent each zodiac sign, and then each month I focus on the polish of that month's zodiac sign. So I hope that makes sense. So in the last month, let me get to my page. I'm not prepared today. In the last month we had in the last month it was the month of Leo, which runs from July the 23rd to August the 22nd, and the shade that I picked for that was this Essence gel polish, which isn't actually a gel polish. It's not a gel manicure, but it's a gel-like consistency. Anyway, it's in the shade Happiness. It is a orange nail polish which I purchased many years ago. So this has been the focus polish for the month. So the first manicure of the month, I always try to do a full manicure with just the one colour on my nails to showcase what I'm working with for the month. So the first picture you will see is me with just this on my nails. I've got to say that I don't like this polish as a full manicure. I just don't feel like it is a colour that I want to wear all over my nails with nothing else. In fact, when I purchased this, I remember purchasing a brown nail polish to partner with it because I knew that the orange, and the brown would look really good together during the autumn months, and that's why I purchased this particular shade, because I thought it would be a perfect autumnal colour. So obviously wearing this throughout the summer months of July and August, especially when we were going through heat waves, it just didn't seem to match what I was going for when I purchased this nail polish. I will say that the consistency of this nail polish is getting a little thick, so it's starting to feel a little bit gloopy. I'm gonna have to try and clean the top of the bottle because it's starting to get a bit clogged up. As you can see, starting to get a bit clogged up, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to get some nail polish cleaner, nail polish remover should I say, and just clean that up around the edges because it is starting to make the lid of the bottle a bit sticky when I'm trying to like unscrew it. So yeah, I was not a fan of this all over the nails with nothing else, but I do like the formula of these Essence nail polishes, and they do have a good lasting power on my nails. They last a good 3 to 4 days, which is not bad actually. I'm quite happy with that. The next manicure I did, I used some polishes that were not actually in this project pan, but they are in other projects. And so I used my mini OPI in Is That a Spear in Your Pocket, which is this beautiful green, and I believe this is in my 50 Shades of Green project pan. And then I also used the Cuccio beautiful shimmery glittery red in Chakra, which I believe is in my Deck of Panning project pan. So I used these two colours with the orange, and I've got to say that I really enjoyed this manicure. I love these two colours. This Cuccio Red, I do have another bottle that is a dupe for this one from China Glaze in Ruby Pumps, I think it's called, and I absolutely love this shade of red. It is a Christmassy red, as I call it, but it is so glorious and so beautiful. So yeah, and this one did not chip. Like, I wore this manicure, this particular manicure, for about a week. I did not want to remove it. I loved it so badly, and in fact it was actually this one that ended up chipping before these two. So I was so in love with this manicure. The OPI, is that a spear in your pocket? Absolutely beautiful colour. I have absolutely no qualms with using this all up for the 50 Shades of Green project pan, because it's such a gorgeous colour on my nails. I absolutely love it, and if I was to find this colour in the full size, I would definitely be up for purchasing it or finding a dupe for it. I might have a dupe for it in my collection, chances of that being quite possible. I have over 200 nail polishes, so it is quite possible I have a dupe for this in my collection, but if not, it is definitely a nail polish that I will be purchasing the full size of once I finish this one, because it is absolutely stunning, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I really love this manicure. And I did not want to remove it. What you cannot see in the picture is that my thumb has the Cuccio Red on it as well. And also, because I only take a picture of my left hand, on my right hand I alternated the red and the green. So the next manicure I did, I got an inspiration from a picture that I think I saw on Instagram. It was on a reel. I'm getting really into reels at the moment. And I saw somebody do an eye look, and they done like a leopard print eye look, and it looked so cool and so inspiring. And I thought, well, I can't do that on my eyes, but I can definitely try doing that on my nails. So I did a full manicure of the Essence Shade of Happiness, my focus polish for the month. And then I went in with these two nail polishes. So we have Ciate's Pepperminty and Rimmel's Daisy Days, and I kind of used the brushes on these, because they are quite wide, to just dab kind of, there's the brush, it's quite a wide but flat brush, and I just use it to dab like a dash or a dot randomly on each nail with these colours. And then I went in with a dotting tool. So I have some of these that have got like a dot on the end of them. Can you see that? And I used another Essence nail polish in Glitter Chalk, which is this gorgeous brown with these shimmers in it. And I went around each of the dashes of these two colours with a little bit of this around the edges, just to make it look like a leopard print. So here's the picture for that one. Now normally with nail art designs, I get really worried about doing them, because I can do them on my left hand because I'm right-handed, but doing the nail art on my right hand with my left hand is not so good. I get shaky hands, and so any nail art I try to do just ends up looking so bad. But this time, because my hand was shaking slightly, it actually helped with the look, because with this kind of thing, you don't want straight lines. You want it to be a little bit rough. You want it to look a little bit squiggly. Is that the right word? Am I using the right word there? So it actually looked really, really good. And I was so pleased and so proud of the nail art that I did. Now I know that nail technicians generally don't use nail polishes to do nail art with. They use acrylic paints, and I do own acrylic paints, but I don't know. I want to use my polishes. That's what I want to do. So I used my nail polishes for this, and I was so happy with this nail art. Really, really happy. I did not want to take this off my nails. You may have seen a preview of this nail art in another video that I posted recently, because I was wearing that nail manicure at the time that I was filming. So you might have already spied this if you were eagle-eyed enough to see, but I really did really enjoy this this nail art. And last but not least, because unfortunately during the last month I hit a bit of a down time with my mental health. I was really struggling for about a week and a half with my mental health. It's still not 100% right now, but I am trying to keep going. But I had a whole week and a half where I did not paint my nails at all. I had nothing on my nails. I just didn't have the energy to. So I actually only used the focus polish 4 times in the last month. But the last nail art that I did is currently on my nails now. But I will show you the picture, the close-up picture as well. So for this one, I was really struggling with design ideas of what to do, different colour combinations to do, and I realised that I really needed to get some more use out of this Essence blue nail polish in electric. I just didn't know how to combine it with the orange. So I thought that I would combine it with the purple nail polish from Ciate called What the Shell. And so what I decided to do, I recently discovered my stamping plates. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use the blue to do some stamping with, because there was a real nice stamping plate with like summerish designs, like summery designs. Not summerish, that's not a word. I make them up as I go along. And I thought it would be really cool to have the blue and the purple being stamped, maybe onto the orange, maybe for a summery design. These are not stamping polishes. And my stamping technique is not the greatest, and I could not pick up the stamp at all whatsoever. I could not do it. These were too thin for that stamping technique. So what I decided to do instead was I had some old cosmetic sponges. Wow, that was difficult to get over the tongue. Some old cosmetic sponges, and so I decided I was going to try a sponging technique. So what I did was I painted these 2 nails with the orange, because I knew I just knew that I couldn't combine them with the blue as well on the same nail. And then I went in the base coat, as a base coat, this one. This is the Maybelline Colour Show 60 Seconds nail polish in Tutti Frutti. And it is simply the shade that is at the bottom of my nail here. Can you see? It's a kind of, it has kind of a frosty base to it, so it's not completely transparent, but it's not completely opaque. It's kind of a frosty kind of look. And then it has these beautiful glitters in there as well, which is so pretty. It does have this purple-ish tint to it. And then what I did was I first used the sponge to sponge on Ciate's What the Shell in this beautiful Cadbury's purple shade. And I only sponged it down 3/4 of the nail, so I stopped just above 3/4 of the way up my nail, and then I allowed that to dry, and then I went in with a cosmetic sponge and I sponged on the essence in Electric, just to like the top quarter of the nail. So we have the Maybelline Colour Show in Tutti Frutti on the bottom quarter, the Ciate What the Shell in sort of like the middle half, and then Essence in Electric in the blue shade just on the tips of the top quarter of the nail. And it kind of gave this what's the word I'm looking for, this gradient of colour with these two nail polishes. And then just to tie it all back together, I then went back over with the Maybelline in Tutti Frutti, and it just really pulled the whole nails together. So pretty. I'm so pleased with it. And at first I thought, does it really go with the orange? But the more I wear it, the more I'm falling in love with this manicure. I think this might be my favourite manicure of the month, and that's saying something, because I really honestly thought that the leopard print manicure was going to be my favourite of the month. But you know what? I think this one is. It's summery without being blatantly summery. I really like it. I still don't like the orange on my nails because I really don't think that the orange suits me, but with this manicure it looks so cool and so I love it. So I will probably use this sponging technique again in the future, so be prepared to see this design coming back in the future, maybe when these two polishes are the focus of their month's star sign. Of course, the Maybelline Colour Show is not part of this project pan. This is just an extra polish that I brought in for this particular manicure. Okay, so let's go into the weights of these polishes now. Ciate Pepperminty, this has gone from 29.15 grams to 29.02 grams, and this has now had 6 uses out of 12. The Daisy Days from Rimmel has gone from 33.34 grams to 33.25 grams, and this has now had 6 uses as well. The focus polish of the month, Essence Shade of Happiness, has gone from 43.98 grams to 43.10 grams and has now had 6 uses as well. The Essence nail polish in Glitter Chalk has gone from 44.73 grams to 44.58 grams, and this one has had 2 uses. So I need to get a move on this one, but keep that in mind. The next one is the Ciate What the Shell. This went from 29.56 grams to 29.18 grams, and this has had 3 uses. And last but not least, because we are not taking into account the Maybelline one, the Essence nail polish in electric has gone from 44.85 grams to 44.27 grams, and this has also had 2 uses. So for the next month, we are going into Virgo, which runs from August the 23rd to September the 22nd, and the focus polish for that one is Glitter Chalk from Essence. So yes, this one has only had 2 uses up to now, but for the next month I will be focusing on this polish to try and make as many manicures even with this nail polish as I possibly can. I generally get about 4, sometimes 5 manicures a month, so hopefully that will bring it up to 6 or 7 uses, which is kind of pushing it, because we're you know, we're coming into what, halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, by the time we've done the month with this one, we will be halfway through the project. So to have 6 out of 12 uses, that's a fairly decent goal to have halfway. So I'd be happy to get this to 6 uses, but I would be happier if I could get it to 7 or 8 uses by the end of the month, but we shall see. Yeah, and I will try. So that is it. That is the update for this project for the month. Which one of my manicures was your favorite, and do you feel like there are some polishes in your collection that you like to wear seasonally, like my oranges and, to be honest, my browns? But we are going into September, so it's not too bad. We're going into the fall time, or autumn time as we call it here in the UK. Are there seasonal polishes in your collection? How are you at stamping? Any tips or tricks you have about stamping? Let me know. I don't own any stamping nail polishes. Maybe I should just purchase at least a black and a white stamping polish so that I can do something because I have a lot of stamping plates. I just don't have any stamping polishes, which kind of defeats the point of having the plates. But yeah, so that is my update. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.